Hey, let's talk about suicide prevention, support, and safety. I'm Kirti Tarang Pandey, and the yoga and meditation based methods that I'm going to share with you today not only help my clients who were at suicidal risk, but they also acted as a key that helped them to break free from their suicidal thoughts. This key acted as a premium health care for the well being of their mind and emotions. So stay with me because I understand that some days are darker than the others. If you are having one of those days, then this video is for you. If you know someone who's undergoing depression, not sleeping, sleeping a lot, avoiding friends, feeling like a failure, acting out by drinking excessively or taking drugs, irritated and who's angry all the time, then that person may be at suicide risk. There is no harm in reaching out and helping the person. So let's reach out to our own mental and emotional well-being and that of those whom we love. The question remains how? 3 simple yoga methods. Number 1, connect with your desire to live. Number 2, don't feel guilty, embarrassed, and ashamed about having these thoughts. Number 3, break free from hopelessness and embrace a sense of fulfillment. Again, how to do this? I'm going to share specific ways of doing that with you just now, but I have a disclaimer first. This video on yoga and meditation based methods of suicide prevention is third and final part of my 3-part suicide prevention series. So if you have missed out on the previous parts, the link is in the description box below. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the bell icon for notification so that you are on top of your mental and emotional health. So let's begin with step 1, Kumbha Bhramri. How does it help? We have discussed this in the part 1 of the series. So if you haven't watched that video, the link is in the description box. Because today we are sticking to the practice of Kumbha Bhramri. So in the morning, when you wake up, before you do anything, before even you move a limb, you're lying on the bed, your eyes are closed, you rub your palms, cup your eyes, blink your eyes, and then let it go. Then you sit in cross-legged position, your spine is straight, your shoulders are rolled back, your fingers, both the hands are in Shankmuni Mudra, representing that you are not interested in anything that is outside of you, not even your thoughts, and you're looking within. So once you're set like this, open your mouth 2 fingers wide, your tongue resting behind the upper palate, and inhale from the belly, hold your breath. And tell yourself, you want to die? Simple, cut off the oxygen supply. Do not exhale. Your inner being, your true self will rebel with this desire to live. That's when you exhale, softly chanting the sound na, as in the sound we get when we pronounce the word win. Do this 7 times. And at the bedtime, repeat the same thing. Only this time, your mouth will be closed, tongue will be resting behind the upper palate, and instead of chanting na, you will chant ma, as in the sound we get when we pronounce the word win. Let's do it together once. Sit straight, shoulders rolled back, hands in Shankmuni Mudra. I am not interested in anything. I'm investigating within. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, 2 fingers wide, tongue resting behind the upper palate. Hold your breath, and when you can't hold it any longer, exhale softly. evenings, this is how we do Kumbhak Bhramri. This is the morning practice. For evening, we'll do the same thing. Mouth will be closed, tongue will be behind the upper palate. And instead of chanting na, we will chant ma. Back straight, shoulders roll back. Shankmuni Mudra. Inhale. Hold it. Ask yourself, tell yourself you want to die, stop breathing. And when your inner self rebel, slowly chant Doing good. This you have to do 7 times. 7 times in the morning, 7 times in the evening. So now that you have witnessed the inner rebellion, your desire to live, it's time we stop all the negative self-talk. We stop feeling guilty, embarrassed, ashamed of having suicidal thoughts, feeling like a failure or a quitter or a loser. But again, the question resides, how? It's simple. You have done your Kumbhak Bhramri. Now take out a notebook and a pen. And whatever comes to your mind, write down 3 pages. Again, this is a morning ritual. In the morning, when you wake up after doing Kumbhak Bhramri, take a notebook and a pen and write 3 pages without stopping your pen even for a second. So it's like, you know how in a cricket match, there's a guy doing running commentary without thinking, just saying what the person is watching out there. Similarly, you are watching the thoughts that are arising in your mind and simply writing them without reflecting or intellectualizing or analyzing them. If nothing comes, just put ... till something arises and write that. The minute your 3 pages end, stop wherever you are. Don't read anything that you have written. Tear those pages and burn them in a candle or a ghee lamp. Then take that candle or ghee lamp and put it at such a height that the flame is at your eye level when you're sitting with your back straight. Look at the flame, close your eyes, join your hands and say with the feeling and meaning, every morning I surrender, I bow to the darkness inside of me, because it is this darkness that contains all the light that takes me towards my highest self, the light that takes me towards my highest happiness. Now, although language doesn't matter, but if you're a Sanskrit speaker, then of course you can chant the original verse by Adi Shankaracharya. So I'm just reciting the verse for Sanskrit speakers. Non-Sanskrit speakers, just stick to the sankalp that I have shared. It doesn't matter which language you use, as long as it comes from a place of honesty and sincerity. So the verse is Pratah namami tamasa paramarka varnam purnam sanatan padam purushotamakyam. This is just an excerpt from the verse, and this is enough. Then you slowly open your eyes when you're done with your sankalp or the verse, depending on the language that you choose. Open your eyes and the flame that's in front of you, keep looking at that flame softly without blinking your eyes for as long as you're comfortable. When your eyes feel like burning, rub your palm, cup your eyes, close your eyes, blink your eyes, relax, wash your eyes with cold water, and you're good to go. Congratulations, you have reached the final step of our 3-step suicide prevention program. This is a step which will break our spell of hopelessness and create a sense of fulfillment. Yoga does not look at suicide as a symptom of depression or emotional incompetence or a disorder or that we are a failure. it just looks at suicide as a symptom of a desire to be more fulfilled. It just says that if I feel like killing myself, it simply means that I want to feel whole again. So it's like there is zero and there is infinite. Zero is whole. You cannot have half a zero or double a zero. So is infinite. You cannot have half an infinite or double an infinite. Then what's the difference? Zero has nothing. Infinite has everything. Then why pick zero when we can have infinite? Why negate when we can embrace? And we know that we want to from step 1, Kumbhak Primary of this method. We know that we want to live. We just don't want to live this life that we are having right now. So let's move away from this life. Let's move away from zero towards infinite through Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. So Nadi Shodhan, it is very important to do, before we do this pranayama, it is very important that we unlock our nadis. Nadi are the energy channels of our body. How are we supposed to move the pranic energy if the energy channels are blocked? To unblock the path of pranic energy, we need to rotate all the joints in our body 5 times. So what are the joints? Neck, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, spine, hips, knees, ankles and toes. So all these joints, just rotate them back, front. The parts that go sideways, you can rotate them sideways also. Once you're done with that, your nadis are open, you're good to do Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. By now you know we need to sit in cross leg, spine straight, shoulders roll back. Now our left hand will be in Prana Mudra. Little finger and ring finger pressed against the thumb. Not pressing the edge of the fingers, just resting the tip against the thumb. Rest your left hand on the knee. Now look at your right hand. Your index finger represents your individual self. My dog is panting if you can hear him. He's also doing pranayama. And the middle finger, it represents the universal self. Unite them. Place them on your eyebrow center. It is the seat of our inner infinite. Take a deep breath in. Close your left nostril. Exhale from right. Your awareness is resting on your eyebrow center. As you're exhaling, visualize that the entire multiverse is manifesting through your eyebrow center. Inhale from right nostril. Visualize that the entire multiverse is merging in your eyebrow center. Exhale from left, manifesting the multiverse from your eyebrow center. Inhale from left, merging the multiverse in your eyebrow center. Exhale from right, manifesting the multiverse from your eyebrow center. This is round 1. We need to do 21 such rounds, morning, afternoon, evening and bedtime. While you are practicing this, remember to keep that visualization of merging and manifesting going, because it is what we do with our mind that transforms a simple breathing exercise into a pranayama. If you are not doing the visualization, if you are not resting your awareness on the eyebrow center, you are just doing alternate nostril breathing, not Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. You will not reap the benefits of Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. Also, do not do this on full stomach. And yes, be very gentle with your breath. Operate your breath, inhale and exhale like it's a delicate silk thread. And inhalation should be deep from the belly. Try, if it comes organically, to make exhalation longer than the inhalation. All these 3 steps, Kumbhak Brahmari, writing 3 pages, and Nadi Shodhan Pranayama, you need to do for 90 days without a break. Even if you take 1 day of cheating and not doing, then your day count will go back to 0. So be mindful of that. And if there's anything of this that you did not understand well, or you have difficulty in doing, or there's absolutely anything else with respect to your mental and emotional well-being, we can talk. And you can reach out to me through comments, mails, and social media. All the links are in the description box. As always, happy practicing.